The email account that comes with your MyCFCC account is actually a Gmail account provided by Google. Along with that email account come many apps that you are free to use for both academic and personal use. And I want to show you briefly how to create documents in Google Drive. This is where you will be expected to complete all of your work for me for this semester. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is log into your MyCFCC account. I'm already logged into mine. And then you click on your email. Once you're in your email, in the upper right corner, you'll see a grid-looking symbol, a series of 9 boxes. If I point to it, I get the little pop-up message that says Apps. I click on that, and I want to click on Drive. You can click more, and you can take a look at the other apps that are available, but you can do that on your own. But it's worth getting to know these because there's some really cool and useful tools in here. So I'm going to click on Drive. And now I am in the cloud that everybody talks about. This is a storage space. All of these documents are stored on a server somewhere. And you'll notice I have some items have this icon here. This means that it's a document that's in Google format. This is one that's I've kept in Word format for some reason. Notice I have different folders for different classes. I can create multiple folders. I can create folders if I want to and have a folder for each class. I can color code them and all of that. Before you even do that, though, I want to point you to one other thing. In the upper right corner, you'll see this gear looking thing. It says settings. When I point to it, I want to click on that. I want to go to upload settings, and I want to make sure that both of these boxes are checked. Once you click on it, it'll be checked until you uncheck it, and so you should just leave it checked. This says to convert uploaded files to Google Docs format. You need to do that to be able to share a document with me and allow me to edit that document. So make sure that those boxes are checked. In other words, you can continue to use Microsoft Word if you prefer, and then just upload your work into Google Drive by clicking on this red button where it says upload, and then it'll be converted into Google format. Okay. I'm going to create a document, I just click create and then document. And you'll see that it's a familiar looking word processing program. It says untitled document here. So I can click there and I can name it. I'm going to put my last name, and I'd like for you to name everything the same way. Add your last name and then whatever you're going to call your document. Okay? Name it something logical so that you'll be able to find it later, like response to my last Duchess or something like that. And click OK. So now I've named it. Now I can start typing. I'm just going to do gobbledygook. I was just going to show you. You'll see here it says all changes saved. I never have to even click a save button. I don't have to worry about a flash drive or where I've saved my document. Everything is right here. So let's say that this is a document and I want to submit it for a grade. To do that, you're going to click the blue share button, and you'll see that you've got this long unwieldy URL highlighted in blue. Who has access? Private. Only you can access. I want to change that and then change it to anyone with the link. And then down below it says access. Anyone, no sign in required, can view. I want to change that to can edit. And then I click save. Then I'm going to right click on that URL and copy it. And I'm going to say done. Okay. Once I've done that, then I can go into Blackboard. I can click on the link to my class. I'm going to go to the unit that I'm working on. And here I have an assignment, respond to my last Duchess. I'm going to click on that. And here, as you'll see my instructions, and under here where it says assignment submission, text submission, I'm going to click on write submission. Click in that text box. I'm going to try to right click and hit paste. Oh, and it says no, it doesn't like for me to do this. I'm using Google Chrome. It doesn't like for me to use the right mouse click button. Instead, I use the shortcut key, which is hitting the Control key on your keyboard and the letter V as in victory. Control V is paste. Then I go to the bottom of the screen and I click submit and I'm done. Until I have clicked a green submit button with a link to a shared document, until I have done that, I have not submitted the work. You cannot email your work to me. You must always go to the assignment, having done your work in Google Drive, shared it, copy the link, go to Blackboard, go to the assignment, paste your link, and then click submit, and you're done.